Yeah, buddy. What's going on, guys? This is Polo, and this is my second commentary of Sunday the 17th. And I actually have quite a few gameplays saved up. I want to say about maybe another 20. I'm just kind of sitting on. Some of them are pretty ancient. Look at UT to Prophecy with the triple feed right there. And I'm using the 74. I think this is Team Tactical or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm using the 74U with the red dot, which is just weird. Like, I just saw this, and I'm thinking, how long ago was this? Like, I don't even remember this game. I'm thinking, I never used that. I mean, I've used that gun before, but that gun with any type of optical sight on it is pretty much unheard of. And then, what am I using? I'm using the freaking, oh, excuse me, the China Lake with it. That's just weird. I don't know why I'm using this class, but whatever. It's kind of interesting. I guess that's why I picked it. But a couple things I wanted to touch on. I say that a lot, don't I? I ramble. I'm sorry. The first thing I wanted to talk about was an update to this morning's video, and my predicament was not being able to run Morrowind, a freaking 10-year-old game, on my new awesome computer. But just for giggles, I went ahead and installed it onto my laptop, and wouldn't you know it, it runs absolutely fine. Now, the one thing I did that I wouldn't normally do, or that you would, not that I wouldn't normally do, but something you would do out of the ordinary, since it's such an old game, it doesn't work in the times 86 program files folder or whatever. That was bull. I should not have been knifed right there. So what I did was I created, I went to drive, my C drive, whatever your main drive is. I mean, you don't have to, but this is what I did. And I created a folder called Bethesda, and when I was going to install it, and I was picking a directory, I went ahead and browsed, and then I found my Bethesda folder. So basically it looked like C drive or whatever slash Bethesda. Like, it didn't have, there was no program files or whatever. So I just installed it straight to that, and you know, ran it with like lesser settings to improve performance, because I knew my laptop wasn't going to be able to handle this thing full tilt. I had to turn shadows and stuff completely off, but still it looks way better than the Xbox version. And the little cheat codes are really fun. The little room you can go in, the little debug room that you go in, it has like all the items and stuff. I don't believe you can actually leave that room with any of the stuff. It's just kind of a fun little, like a little weird room to go into. And that guy kind of got 360'd, I guess. 360-ish. Oh, let's see. And I wanted to talk about my vacation. And why I'm not really a going on vacation kind of person. I'm more of a stay at home and hang out. Like, when I have... When I think of vacation, some people think of like going somewhere, and you know, that's what I think of too. But I think of it as a time to do whatever I want, like just chill, not think about anything, and I don't necessarily have to go anywhere to do it. Like, I would preferably like to stay at home, just because this is where I'm most comfortable. I enjoy sleeping in my own bed. I don't know, I just can't sleep well in like hospital, what am I thinking, hospital, like hotel beds, or like a bed at a friend's house or something like that. I don't know, I just can't sleep in a bed, you know, like, well, that's not my own, which I don't know if that's weird, but I'm weird, so yeah. And another thing, when we went to Florida, we got there really early, and you know, we got there at like 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and we couldn't check into the room until 3. We checked in a little bit early, about like 2-ish, probably a little bit sooner. And I don't know, like, I had to, like, my only option was to just sit out in the sun. So I found a shady spot, sat down, and was just chilling. But then I realized that my sorry if you guys hear music in the background. Let me just interrupt myself. There we go. I fixed it. Sorry if you heard any ambient music. I just now realized that I had Morrowind open on my laptop next to me, and I thought I turned the master volume down all the way, but apparently the music was still playing, which was just weird. Anyways, but what was I thinking? So anyways, I sat outside, and the sun was just kind of creeping up on me, and so then I had to put on sunscreen and blah blah blah. And dude, like seriously, just for like 2 hours, I sat there and just baked. And you know, I read a little bit. I played some Angry Birds on my phone, and I just couldn't. Like, I was so miserable. I was so happy when we finally got up to the condo. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to stay up there, and I think that kind of, you know, nerfed the whole week for me, because I have a fair complexion anyway, and so I just burn. Like, I'm never gonna tan ever. You know, I just get freckly and burn. And so I'm just tearing people up right now. And so I don't know, I just kind of avoid the sun. Like, I'm not, you know, adverse to going outside, because, you know, I've been camping, I've been you know, living out of a backpack on a trail for 10 days at a time. So I'm not, you know, like, I don't have this outdoor phobia or something like that. But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird, I guess, how, you know, that one little stint of just sitting in the sun kind of ruined the week for me. Another weird thing is that I don't really like to swim at all either, for another kind of a silly reason. A long time ago, I think our water was out, or there was like power was out or something, and so we had no running water for like a couple of hours, but I still had to get ready for school. And I believe this was my freshman year of high school, so yeah, this was quite some time ago. Yeah, quite a while ago. A little over 6 years. And what am I thinking? So I had to like I had to go out into our pool and wash my hair. And so I put on a bathing suit, and you know, I had just gotten I was new to cell phones. You know, just 6 years ago, it was you know, I thought it was pretty cool to have a cell phone, because I wasn't like a slave to my phone until, you know, I started liking this one girl, and me and her were texting all the time. So I believe that was actually who I was texting at the time. But I put on my bathing suit and I went outside to go wash my hair, and I walked right into the pool with my cell phone in my pocket. And you wouldn't think it, but somehow that like scarred me or something, like down somewhere in my brain. And so now you know, if I swim, I check my pockets. Like, even if I don't have pockets, I'll still like pat my legs down like I'm gonna magically find a pocket or something. And I don't know, like it just kind of like it freaks me out how, you know, I don't like to swim for some stupid reason, you know, some stupid thing that happened, you know, years and years ago. And then one year we were in Florida, and we had this little thing going on where we all wore pedometers and were counting our steps all week. And I must have like killed like 4 of those things, forgetting to take it off my bathing suit, or not my bathing suit, but my trunks or whatever. I don't know, people think it's weird that I call it the bathing suit, but I don't know, like, I just always have, so it's trunks. Let me swim trunks, swim pants, whatever, dude. I don't know. I don't swim enough to care what you call it. And so I would forget to take it off my waistband, and so I would walk right into the Gulf of Mexico with it on, and it would get waterlogged or whatever. And for some reason, every time I walked into the water with it, I would remember what my you know, how many steps I had taken. So I just eventually added them up, and I don't know. That's just a couple of weird nuggets of information about me, why I don't like to go out on the beach. And I mean, I would rather go when it's cooler. So I don't know, I'm weird. I would rather go when it's cooler and, you know, not like blazing sun. Because one summer, I'm gonna keep going. I worked at a a Boy Scout camp. And seriously, I lived there for like 6 weeks, and I didn't wear sunscreen or anything for all those 6 weeks. And I guess because I was, you know, under trees and stuff all the time, it never bothered me. Like, I didn't get any sun whatsoever. And then the following week, after you know, camp was over with, we went to Florida, and I was out in the sun for 20 minutes and got burnt. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I've just never had good luck with sun, so I guess that's just why I kind of avoid it. But yeah, so until next time, guys, peace.